Hello everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football. I'm your host, Sam Matheny, alongside head football coach Kevin Bullis. Coach, the team put up 65 points against a tough Platteville team last outing. What was the key to getting those 2 interceptions early and kind of turning off the dial on their offense?
You know, ultimately, the biggest thing is Platteville's offense is, their passing attack is utterly amazing, and it is the most one of the most complex passing attacks we'll face every year. And the key to it is actually trying to keep it simple. And Coach Rendell did a great job, our defensive coordinator, really keeping it simple for our guys. Because if you try to max their complexity, then it gets more complex on our end, if that makes sense. And so it actually has a compounding effect in a negative manner. And so, I mean, he kept it very simple for us, hard on them is what he did. And he did it by not being predictable. And by not being predictable, it changed up the look on the QB, which gave us some opportunities for some picks.
And UW-Oshkosh is next on the schedule, arguably one of the Warhawks' biggest rivals. What's one aspect of the game you'll be focusing on the most against the Titans?
Well, it's hard to narrow down to one aspect. And to me, the one aspect of, if I have to say one aspect of today, it's having the best football practice we can have today. And it's ultimately all about our process during the course of the week. It's like preparing for an exam. If you put in the extra time, you did the extra work on your notes, you got all the questions answered from the professor before you went into that exam. If you did all the extra things, you're going to go into that exam with confidence. And that's the same thing the way it is with football. If you prepared in the manner on Tuesday that you needed to and did the extra work and extra concentration, and then take care of it on Wednesday, then Thursday and Friday, that's going to be the one thing that is going to be the most important thing of going into that game, not even talking about the game.
And on Saturday, over 15,400 fans were here at Perkins Stadium cheering on the Warhawks. Good for third highest attendance in Perkins Stadium history. What was the energy like on Saturday?
It was fantastic. I mean, it's been really good all season and great all season. But obviously, you fill up the Perk, and it just adds to that volume and that energy for our players, and for the Platteville players too. I mean, that's a great experience for everybody that's involved in this game, or was involved in that game, and the band and the dance line, and I mean everybody. It just adds to that experience, and that's what makes it so special. One of the things that makes it so special about being a Warhawk and being a part of UWW for all of us is those types of experiences, and it's exciting because you talk to recruits and prospects about that energy and that excitement and that type of event, and then for our players to go out there and experience that it's very gratifying.
Thanks again, time for your coach. I look forward to seeing you next week.
We'll see you next week, Sam.
This has been this week's edition of Inside Warhawk Football on UWW-TV.